Loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the
Game On mouth guards. Game On mouth guards have superior shock absorbency, are impervious to viruses.
All right, welcome everybody in here today from G'day Field in Middletown, Rhode Island. Senior night for Salve Regina University. Let's face off against the University of New England and Nor'easters. Doing their final home game of the season. As senior night means a lot, especially these college guys. First one up was Richard Niding for Salve Regina, but Tim Duffy, Cam Rankler on the call today, and this is going to be a great game between two pretty evenly matched teams. And Salve Regina and University of New England.
Yes, Tim, we're here. We're excited. I can tell you I was trying to find parking in here. This place is a packed barn right now. So it should be a good crowd today. We're excited for some good competition. We're coming off a rough game yesterday at LaSalle, which was a blowout, 20-0.
Yeah.
But we're here today looking for a good game. It's truly something special for these seniors. You're it's tough to play NCAA lacrosse. It's not easy. It takes summer camps. It takes a lot of work. So it could be a couple of these guys' final games to play in front of their families. And so it's something. This definitely means a little something to these Seahawks today.
It does. As we start the duo of Kieran Hughes and Brendan Tracy coming out for their senior night. Ryan Riley, leading goal scorer on the team with 35 on the season, 14 games this year. In for a good one. And we had the chance to do the URI Lacrosse senior night a couple weeks ago. And just a great spectacle, senior night, senior day, whatever you want to say. Definitely going to be a special day for these guys.
Yeah, there's two tales to each story, though. If you're UNE, you're coming in here, you're trying to spoil senior night. I mean, it's something fun that you can do. It's always fun to go on the road, be with the guys just like you are. I assume these guys got in here last night, spent the night in the hotel, got out here today, get the legs warm early. And they're going to come in here and try to spoil this senior night for the Seahawks, but it's always important to defend home turf. And the Seahawks are looking to do that today and just continue to roll as they've done all season. Honoring number 16, Griffin D'Antonio from Milford, Massachusetts. Great family. Be with them. Love how all the mothers are wearing the respective jerseys of their children's. Very good stuff out here. Number 25, Seamus McCuster from Westwood, Mass. Senior midfielder. We got number 41. Stephen McAllister, the attackman from Floral Park, New York. I believe that's Long Island. Not sure about that. Number 42, captain Joseph Tellini, the defenseman from Westbury, New York.
Definitely going to be a difference maker today on that defense, Mr. Tellini. I'm glad we have a 42 on the roster today. Yesterday with LaSalle, we had 42 not on the roster, so we had to call him Jackie Robinson. But Mr. Tellini.
Got number 43 coming out. Zach Kursich from Essex Falls, New Jersey, the attackman. These NCAA lacrosse teams, man, they're just so deep. A lot of players on this roster. It truly is tough to get onto the field, so it's a true show of talent. And it's... How many seniors we got here, Tim? 12? I think I'm counting. 12 maybe. The last one just comes out, number 44.
Patrick Barry.
How's
Barry. That for an Irish name?
Yeah,
Patty.
From Duxbury, Mass.
Patty Barry. So yeah, we got the dozen seniors coming out. Get a quick pick with all the family and friends. This is what it's all about, Cam, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It sure is.
Lacrosse is an interesting sport. It means a lot to these parents to see their kids play. You grow up watching them play. A lot of these kids have been playing since they were probably in first, second grade, and it's all come to this moment right here. Obviously, the Salve Seahawks looking to take advantage of something in the postseason, but this is a special day for a lot of these kids and their families. As we get set for the national anthem.
I'm not singing it this time around, though.
Not singing it.
Check out our Instagram at FO Sports with a Z for some highlights from this game, some highlights from all of our other games across Rhode Island, the high school and collegiate level. But right now we're focusing on the Seahawks. The first of 2 senior days we have here today. We have the women's game later on. It's a 3:30 start time scheduled. Today's game at noon. Got the men first. Got the boys lining up with their families. You got a big collective image that'll be stamped in their mind when they think about lacrosse for years to come.
Very cute photo, all the parents, families. It's good stuff. The thing I love about these deep benches, Timmy, is it gets rowdy on the sideline. You know, they kind of have their own little student section here. We haven't had too much of it because most of the lacrosse games we've been doing have been blowouts. So I'm just hoping we get a good game today that stays close. I hope it gets real loud in here, you know?
Sure will. And we got a packed barn like you mentioned. You know, no parking here at DIII Field. We'll have the national anthem.
Yeah, it's a
Cadet Field, my bad. Rhymes with cadet.
Might want to. Freshman in goal today for Salve, William Keane from Summit, New Jersey. We get ready for the national anthem here at Salve.
All right, we got 15 minutes on the clock. Salve Regina and UNE about to get ready to go here on senior day. It's gonna be a good one. UNE 8-8, 2-5 across the league play. For Salve, they're 8-6 and 4-2 across the league play as well. Got a lot of good players trying out the field tonight. UNE, 4 players with 20-plus goals this season. They are a versatile team, ready to play their 17th game of the year. But for the Seahawks, all they're focused on is getting a victory in their final home game of 2023 from Middletown, Rhode Island.
I'm excited. It's my first Salve Regina lacrosse game. I'm very excited. Should be a very good matchup here. Always interested in the goaltending matchup. Salve coming out with the freshman from Summit, New Jersey, as we heard in the starting lineups here. He's had an impressive year so far. Obviously, Coach Cooney would not put him in if it wasn't for a reason. And then UNE responding with the senior goaltender, number 6, Alex Thomas. Toms. Sorry about that.
It's all good, man.
So it's always good to see a freshman versus a senior. Goaltending is one of the biggest parts of this game. And we'll see how it pays off today as the goalies go down the chute. Starters touch gloves. And we get set to get underway here in this one.
And that freshman in net from Summit, New Jersey, William Kine, getting the start today. This game brought to you, as you can see on our score bug, by Jersey Mike's. Get yourself a nice sandwich, because they're pretty good.
Jersey Mike's, what a big sponsorship there, right?
Yeah, pretty nice sponsorship for us here at Fans Limit Face Off.
It's going to be a illegal procedure on UNE to start this one out. Salve's going to win the first face-off here as they look to set up their offense.
As it was Haverly going up against Ben Gowell, the face-off man. Gowell has a 62% face-off winning percentage this season, but doesn't get it right there. So it's Salve with it first. Trying to get on the board. On the charge, puts in the X. It was Beauchamp getting over to his man. Here's a shot, first of the game.
Oh, that's wide. That's
and
outside of the net.
A score.
Oh,
it's a score. It looked to be wide of the net initially, but scoring the first goal of the game.
I didn't even get the number on that one, Timmy.
I have to go back on YouTube and check out the tape. I want to say it was Max Van Winkle, but I'm going to confirm it right now for us. I should think it was Riley. Let's just check it out.
Not sure who the goal was there, but it was a great shot. Great, quick ball movement by the Salve Regina Hawks, getting the shot they want over there on that left side. And he rips a nice bounce shot. It kind of catches the UNE goalie off guard for his first shot of the game. And the Salve Regina takes advantage.
On the other way. That one's too tall. Shot again by Shea Fogarty. But goal will be credited to Brendan Tracy. One of the seniors tonight. Getting the first senior goal of the game. Here for Salve Regina. Here's Jordan White. Best goal scorers on this UNA team. Leads this squad in points with 46, 22 goals, 24 assists. Trying to get one here. Here's a shot and a score. A score from Ryan Hazard, the captain, able to tie things up for the Nor'easters.
Yeah, just a clear miscommunication there on defense by the Seahawks. Jordan White comes out with it, finds it all alone on the doorstep. Is Hazard just 10 yards out, even closer than that. He just gets a rip, bounce shot low, 5-hole, no chance for the goaltender on that one. And UNE comes back with the quick response to tie this one up. There's a big face-off by UNE. They win the last 2 face-offs here after the Salve goal, not letting them get any possession. And UNE trying to build some momentum here, maybe going a little run. Let's take the crowd out of this one early here on senior night.
Would be huge for the visiting team. As going across the far side, it's McGregor. Just moving around behind the net. Here's McCoy. Loving the names on this UNE team. Swinging it. It's the man Jordan White trying to make a play with it right here. White trying to find his shot. Runs into a wall of white jerseys. Good play by Salve, and it was a forced turnover by Thomas Sheehan. Now it's Salve the other direction now.
I like to see how they set up here. They got the big attackman at X right now, making a nice dodge. He's got the big old knee brace on. But all these kids, Tim, you'll notice, they all got both hands, man. They all can work the left and the right hands. I mean, that's why they're out there right there. So we'll see how they work in this one. But here's Bucup coming down the lane. He's looking for a shot.
Beauchamp wants it and sends it wide. He'll stay with the Seahawks. As in the area first was Knighting.
LaSalle product.
Beauchamp, the LaSalle product. One of just 3 native Rhode Islanders on the team for Salve Regina. Here's a shot. Oh, what a great save.
I think that was off the crossbar, Tim.
Yeah, that was a crazy angle that it ricocheted off of. Must have hit the post. It was Van Winkle trying to get the goal.
It's a very strong, aggressive attack by Van Winkle. He comes in, he just rips it off the crossbar, beats the goaltender. So far, Salve doing a great job on offense. Just motion, constant motion.
Here it is.
Seems as if they're attacking Jordan White, their top goal scorer, not usually out there on the defensive end.
Trying to take advantage of that. Skolnick. Not Skolnick. Beauchamp. Too tall on that shot. He's going to stay with the Seahawks, though, still. Salve Regina trying to get to work here. Take their second lead. Spinning. Riley gets it over to Knighting. Here's Van Winkle on the move, falling on the shot.
Wow, no penalty on that. I thought he got cross-checked in the back. Definite no call there.
So UNE going to reset. So it was Skolnick taking the shot there, falling to the ground. And no penalty. As it's still a flagless game, just 4 minutes into this one. Here's Tanis. Caleb Bowles. Tanis. Going to his left. What a shot. That one going to hit off the back of Rocco Mazai.
Yeah, way to eat that one.
That looks like it hurt. Took it like a champion, though. This ball's going to go out of bounds, but stay with the Nor'easters. Here's Bowles going to his right. Bowles wants it on the move. That shot gets saved.
Yeah, that one's too easy for the freshman goaltender. He just puts it right in his stick, low side. If you're the midfielder right there, getting that in your right hand, you want to put that at least off stick side, if not on the ground, and that's just going to be a quick transition for the Seahawks.
Quick offense for Salve Regina here. Here's a pass inside, and it goes through the mitts of Knighting. As it was Naglieri trying to get it to him. A couple of Naglieri boys on this team. That was Jack trying to find his man right in front of the net. But it's going back to UNE. Here's DeSimone. Still a 1-1 game. Two very evenly matched teams, like I said earlier today. At 8-6 and 8-8 respectively, Salve and UNE.
Yeah, two teams just setting up for the conference tournament here. They're trying to build some momentum headed into the postseason. Like we said, two interconference matchups. And if you're Salve, you kind of just want to make out here and get a difference. There's another big shot.
Big shot from Colin Watts.
He's a big boy. Jeez.
Who leads this team in goals scored this year with 27.
Yeah, that's a big boy.
That is
right
a
there.
big boy right there. It's going to stay with the Nor'easters, though. Watts sets a screen for McCoy. He wants it.
What a save.
And that's a great save from Kine.
McCoy ripped that shot, the sidearm. He was definitely going off the net. But the freshman goaltender kind of goes offside hip with it. Beautiful save right there, and gets the possession and controls it for the quick transition.
Salve Regina quickly on the other end. Here's a shot from Knighting, and that one going to go out and go back the other way.
Yeah, no backup
That's
there.
That's a play from Cole Curry.
No backup from Salve, just giving away the possession after the quick shot. Got to have someone behind the net there chasing down those balls to make sure they can hold on to the ball for a little longer.
As there's just under 9 minutes to go in this first quarter. DeSimone going to get over to Watt. Goal scorer on this team who swings it. McCoy.
Always interesting, Tim, to watch how these teams substitute. We kind of see URI do it. You don't see it too much at the high school level, but there's so much jumbling between midfield. You got to always have three guys back, so it's very key to make sure substitutions are clean and efficient. And it's expected at the NCAA Division III level, that's for sure.
Here's Hazard, who scored the first goal on the charge. Wants number 2, and Kine lunging for that one. It was a little bit wide anyways.
Yeah, he does a good job. He's got a nice wide stance, this kind.
Yeah.
Tried to kick that one out for a nice kick save, but doesn't get it off.
McCoy wrapping around the net. And
Great double.
excellent play there to draw it loose for the second time. It's Joseph Tellini on the move now.
The great double team right there. Knocks it right out of McCoy's stick. Does a great job turning the ball over and getting it quick upfield for the transition.
Try to put that into traffic. Unable to do so. As Mazzai tried finding Liam Cooney.
Cooney yet to make a difference yet. I know
Yeah.
it's early in this one, but he's one of the top scorers on this Salve team, and we're expecting him to get going pretty quickly.
I haven't seen too much from him today. That was the first time we've called his name. As the Nor'easters will reset. A lot of the same the last couple of minutes since each of these teams swapped goals in the first 3 minutes of this one. There's been missed opportunities, some good goaltending play. Just containing the other team.
Yeah, I thought we were going to have a high-scoring matchup. 2 goals in the first minute 30 and then nothing in the last 5 minutes here.
There's Bowles able to keep that ball through some traffic. Going to his right, it's Shea Fogarty. Fogarty wants it. That one a little bit wide. He'll stay with UNE, though.
UNE just got to do a better job hitting the goal. A lot of shots they've had so far are just missing the net. Maybe they're trying to get too cute, trying to ring it off the pipe. You want to get it on net, test this goaltender early, hammer that off-stick side.
There's Andrew Lawrence behind the net. Shot clock at 20 for the Nor'easters. Lawrence trying to get by Mazzai. Here's a shot. That one's too tall.
Beautiful dodge behind that
Tanis.
on the short stick midi. He gets the slide from the long pole. He does a good dish, and it was there. That was a golden chance. He just misses it upstairs.
Sure was.
And that probably would have made it a 2-1 game if he gets it on net. Got to hit the net, like I just said.
Tanis missing the chance to score his 8th goal of the year. Shot clock at 5, and this one is going to go out of bounds off the take. He'll stay with the Nor'easters as that shot wide for McGregor. Let's see the one do here with 4 seconds to go. They're just going to get rid of it.
I don't like that play. I feel like you got to, it's different when it's 2 or 1 second left, but 5 seconds, get it up to somebody and rip it.
Yeah.
You know?
They
At least
just
try.
They didn't feel like it, I guess, right there.
I guess not.
There's Mazzai trying to cross midfield. Good
Good
play
job.
from McGregor.
Beautiful ride right
It's
there.
going to stay with, it's going to go back to UNE.
Beautiful ride right there. Makes a nice stick check on the midi. And they're going to catch a couple of Salve offensive midfielders out there for a chance to take advantage of some matchups that they might like.
Hazard makes a move. Wills by his defender. Hazard going to his left. Lost the ball. Pushed down by Mazzai.
I think you'll notice, Tim, the NCAA level, it's much more physical. The refs
Sure
let
is.
a lot more stuff go. I think we saw a couple of soft calls yesterday especially. So I'm excited to see the physicality of the NCAA game.
It's definitely a different breed. You know, NCAA versus high school. Here's a shot.
Oh,
that
what a
one
save.
gets saved by Kine again. What a shot from Kine, saving another McGregor look. And now it's the Seahawks going the other direction. Little pump. Shot. Beauchamp scores. What a sequence for Salve. And it's a 2-1 game.
Yeah, it starts with Kine on the other end, making the big save down low. Beautiful quick transition up to Beauchamp. And he comes down, he fakes the pass down low, and he just rips one upstairs, off stick side. And the goaltender is going to regret that one. You can see he's messing with his stick a little bit. He probably wants that one back, but a nice, beautiful, high, powerful shot from Beauchamp, making an impact early on in this one as Salve gets the first goal in about 7 minutes here, and they take the 2-1 lead.
Another infraction on the faceoff from Gowell. Gonna
That's
go
the
back to
The second of the
Salve.
day. Can't keep giving away possessions like that, especially after a Salve goal.
Well, what a play right there from Beauchamp, took it up himself, following the save from Kynan. Said, I got this, guys, for his 14th goal of the season. Here's Van Winkle, far side. Swinging it around, he's going to find Daniel Naglieri. Beauchamp again. Just moving around, taking their time a little bit. Trying to find the best shot with a 2-1 lead. Tracy bobbled it, gets it back, spinning.
Oh.
Tracy looks like he wants it. No, he gives it up to Cooney. Beauchamp takes a shot. That one, a similar looking design, but that one with the left, a little bit wide.
It's a beautiful dodge up top by Tracy, making a move on the short stick D midi. You can tell there's a game plan kind of on both sides to attack the short stick D midis. And Tracy kind of just looked to dish it too early, and Salve just rips the shot off as they got 10 seconds here on the shot clock.
Final 10, here's a shot. That's over the net for Riley. And it's going to go the other direction. Back, no. It's going to stay with Salve, but fresh shot clock.
Yeah, I'm not sure the call there. Maybe it hit the goaltender, so they're going to call that a shot. There's a beautiful dodge right there. I mean, a beautiful stick check by the defender and gets it right to his goaltender as UNE takes possession.
Great stick check from Cole Ventimiglia, the senior. And maybe you could say ball does not lie as they're able to get it back.
I like that.
Just over 3 minutes to go in this first quarter.
We got some 42-on-42 action right now.
Couple of fullbacks on the field. It's McGregor.
Tellini.
Guarded by Tellini.
It's two Irish guys again.
So many. I didn't know this many Irish guys played lacrosse. Like, there's a guy, Seamus McCusker. Here's a shot. Trying to get through. Won't be able to get it off.
Beautiful team defense by Salve. Everyone kind of crashing down on the guy. He probably had to dish it because he had so many long pole D guys in his face.
There's Andrew Lawrence, second leading goal scorer on this team, trying to get one there.
I love the shot clock, man.
Shot clock is great.
Such a great invention in the sport of lacrosse. It keeps it. I mean, that's what makes lacrosse so special. Is the fast-paced game of it. And when teams just slow it down and just clearly take way too long running their plays, setting up their offense, it can kind of ruin the sport. But we see here at the college level, it makes it much more entertaining, much more fast-paced, keeps the clock moving.
And we saw at the high school level, very much so yesterday. I mean, just minutes at a time with the ball. It just slows down the game. It keeps the clock going, but
just boring.
It's just boring.
Yeah.
But some good action here today. Here in some D3 men's lacrosse. Here's a shot and a score.
Beautiful.
Another one. And this one belonging to Christopher Bethany.
Yeah, the goaltender's having some sort of issue right now. He keeps looking at his stick after every goal. That was another one that I probably thought he should have had. He had it low stick side. Anything stick side, especially from that far out, I think UNE is expecting a save. But it was a nice placed shot. It was just finds that inside pocket right there on this low stick side. Beautiful bounce shot. And it's going to give Salve the 3-1 lead.
As the freshman Bethany making a 2-goal lead. The midfielder from Medfield, Mass. Try saying that 10 times fast. With the goal. 3 different goal scorers for the Seahawks here in the game's opening quarter. And they have the ball again, trying to round these out. Here's a good chance. A shot that's open and a great save.
I think that might have hit pipe as
from
well.
Tums. As Kieran Hughes could not get it home. Oh, man.
Kieran Hughes comes off the field, gives out a loud screech of angerment. He wants that one back. Probably rang the pipe, I believe. I'm not sure if the goaltender got a piece of it. But it was a great looking shot. It was a beautiful executed transition by the Seahawks. Just needed a little bit of finish. Hold the Swedish.
Hold the Swedish fish as well. Just over 60 seconds to go.
No flags so far in this first quarter.
None at all.
Love that. Love the physicality the refs are letting the boys play right now.
Tracy swinging it. Here's Skolnick. Trying to get by his defender, putting him in a spin circle there. Skolnick, Tracy. Here's the pass across the field. It'll be picked up by Cooney. Maglieri. Beauchamp backpedaling to about the 25 yards away. Shot clock is at 15. Here's Skolnick trying to find the middle. Cuts it back right. Clock's at 5. They gotta get a shot off. Trying to get through. That shot didn't have a chance. Great defense from UNE. It was the pair of Todd Cravetti and Colin Gleason.
He throws it away.
Throw away with 8 seconds to go in the
Cole Irving just throws the ball away. He tries to go across the field on the clear. Great ride. It's just 4 seconds left here.
Here's Beauchamp. Can he do it again at the gun? Yes, sir!
Beautiful job. Beauchamp just takes it himself. Grabs the ball. He kind of took a stick check from one of the UNE defenders. That was definitely a good goal.
And it's Beauchamp beating the buzzer.
Great way to end that. Great way to end that first quarter. Beauchamp getting his second of the afternoon with another upstairs rip. And they take the 4-1 lead heading into the second quarter.
Sure do. We'll be right back in a couple minutes for quarter number 2. 15 more minutes, but I'll be on the clock here on Fans Only Sports Network. Salve Regina leading at 4-1.
At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training.
It's the arm of the slicer, it's the thrill of the slice, freshly sliced before your eyes, unlike our rivals. And then every last arriver gets a sub that excites, and it's all thanks to the well-trained arm of the slicer.
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Getting that perfect slice is satisfying, fulfilling, and rewarding too. But we don't do it for fun. We do it for fresh. Slice to order makes a sub above.
Yeah. All right, quarter number 2 back again. 4-1 the score. He saw a buzzer-beating goal from Max Beauchamp to end that first quarter. Here's a shot. Immediately off the bat from Hughes. That one gets saved. But what a quarter it was for Salve, clicking on all cylinders with 4 first-quarter goals.
Yeah, what stood out to me was the team defense. They're doing a great job communicating out there. All the long pole Ds are, and then all the guys coming in transition off the bench. They're all making sure they each got their guys. And it's out hustle and hard work right now. Salve is simply outworking the UNE squad. What do we got for a mascot for UNE?
The Nor'easters.
The Nor'easters.
It's one of my teams in middle school, actually. We're talking about middle school teams the other day. We only had weather teams, and Nor'easters, hits close to home.
So what is that? Like the Nor'easters, the blizzards, the thunderstorms?
We had like the lightning bolts, the Nor'easters, the wildfires, and the tsunamis.
Creative.
Creative, right? Very creative.
Very creative.
Shout out to North Smithfield Middle School. But we switched sides in the second quarter.
Looking for UNE to get going here on offense. They haven't really set up much since that first couple of minutes in the first quarter. Just looking for them to get their guys out there. I feel like we haven't seen their top point getter, Jordan White, in a minute.
Yeah.
He dominated that first couple of minutes in the first quarter, but
had that early assist, set up the hazard goal for his 25th of the year. Here's Fogarty. Tanis now going to his left, cutting back. Lawrence, Tanis, trying to create the shot they want to, are the Nor'easters. Here's Joe O'Keefe. Inside, good chance, a shot and a score. picture-perfect offense, and it's the recipient, Colin Jackson, of the pass, getting the shot in and the score to make it a 4-2 game.
Kind of the same thing that happened on that first goal, Tim. Just a player who, one of the long pole D, just a little bit too early on their slide and nobody being a 2 to come in and fill him out. And the beautiful dish right there to find Jackson all alone on the crease. No chance for the goaltender. And he rips that one. Jackson drops his hands down, rips it 5-hole on Klein. Just really no chance for him to save that one. And UNE cuts back into this lead to make it a 4-2 game.
Game mechanics, they won the face-off here. Here's Fogarty. Quick offense, inside, shot, bouncing it home and a score. That was dirty, and it's Colin Jackson again. 2 goals in the matter of seconds.
The Nor'easters are going crazy on the bench.
Jackson getting his 8th and 9th goals of the year in about a 10-second window right there.
That's lacrosse, man. Like I said, it's a game of runs. Kind of similar to basketball in the sense where if they get hot, all the momentum on their side, the bench is going now, the boys are buzzing. And Jackson with the beautiful ups, it was a crazy shot angle, and he gets that one right between the legs, kind of similar to Klein.
Bad pass from Hughes. Tracy saves it, and now it's going to be picked up by Gowell, the face-off man. It goes to the bounce, but it's going to be UNE ball. But yeah, game of runs. We saw it yesterday with LaSalle Academy putting up 5 goals in about a 3-minute span.
Yeah, they went on a run. It was the whole game. And
it was a 20-0 game. Definitely a better contest here today. Here's Fogarty.
This is fun, man. This is why you love lacrosse, especially to see the bench get going like that. It's always great to see it. It's why I love the game. The energy is in this building right now. You can feel it. And I just hope it continues into the 4th quarter here. It's nothing better than close lacrosse, 4th quarter, with a lot of talent on the field like there is today. And a packed barn, too.
Packed barn, indeed. White back on the field. Here's Hazard. Finding the spot, takes a shot, and a good save from Kine. And that almost tied things up at 4 apiece.
Kine with another great save, but the Nor'easters, they got to start testing that offside stick. They're kind of throwing everything at him on the stick side. You got to make sure he's moving that stick, the head of the stick, as much as possible when he's trying to make saves, but Kine's making it look real easy right now. The freshman shows an experience early on in this one as Salve is going to throw away his all and make it out of bounds for back to the Nor'easters.
Another turnover for Salve. A couple of them in the 2nd quarter already. It's been a slow start to the period for the Seahawks.
Ooh.
Big shot on the goaltender and Toms. He's going to go all the way up. It's about the 20. And now with it for UNE, it's Ventimiglia. Ventimiglia, the LSM with some space.
He's got a lot of skill with that long pole. And he's showing it right there. He's showing off the hands as UNE's going to take a timeout and try to draw things up.
First time out of the game.
Make sure they get a quality possession here to try to tie things up.
Taken by the Nor'easters with just over 11 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter. We'll take a time ourselves here on Fans Only Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Really good students come to Salve, but they leave, just ready to change the world.
I love Salve so much, and I love the connections that I've made. You're more than just a number, you're a name at Salve.
The 4 years have flown by so quickly. I think it's been a really great experience.
It's probably a cliche to say that Salve is a family, but it's a very, very true thing to say here.
They encourage you to just be yourself and not follow the crowd. Like if you're a person who does not want to follow the herd, you have all the resources you need to shape the person that you want to be.
People are extremely supportive of each other and very supportive of the students. The students always come first.
A lot of the experiences you get at Salve are experiences that you can't get anywhere else because of it being such a tight-knit community.
Yes, it's a small school, but it's also like the desire to be a part of something great.
And then you put it all on this campus.
All right, back here. Following the timeout, 11 and change to go here in the 2nd quarter. As UNE able to make it a 1-goal game. Here's McGregor. A chance to tie things up for the Nor'easters. And I mean, we thought after the first quarter this was going to be all Salve, getting that buzzer-beating goal. Here's a chance inside. Oh, and it goes through the mitts of Lawrence.
First flag of the game.
First flag of the game. Finally being thrown with some laundry on the field.
Yeah, it's going to be Daniel Brodeur, or Boudreau, the defenseman. He's going to get the call. I believe it was a slash to the head on that one. 1 minute. Yeah, it's going to be a 1 minute slash. We're going to get to see the man-up unit right here for the Nor'easters. Salve, they're coming out with the box in one. They got the short stick D midi of Rocco Mazzai out there with the 4 long poles. So we'll see how Kind responds. The freshman, he's looked strong all game. And it's going to be tested here on the man down.
Here's White. Man up chance for UNE. White again. Takes a shot. That's a good save from Kind. Maybe a bruise tomorrow on that one.
That was a nasty save. Jordan White steps in right around that 25-yard line, about 15 yards out, and he rips one on Kind. Beautiful save with the right foot there by the freshman.
A new shot clock as well. White. Get over to Lawrence. Back to White. Inside. Good chance of shot. And a score. The equalizer belonging to Shea Fogarty. To square it up at 4 apiece. His 20th of the season.
Yeah, it was a great job by Fogarty. He was very mobile on that crease. He was constant motion right there to help kind of open things up. And then Jordan White fakes the pass down low, finds Fogarty all alone on the crease, kind of catches Kind off guard. He tried to go underneath with his stick instead of going over the top as he goes off stick high. And Fogarty with the beautiful finish right there to tie things up.
So 3 unanswered goals coming from UNE. Here's Hughes. Dropping it down to Riley. And we haven't seen a shot as Riley is slow. Oh man, he's slow to get up. He is not. Looks shaken up right there.
Yeah, he takes a tough slash there from the D-man as the refs catching some shade from the Salve parents. Coach Cooney is not very happy about that. His player gets slashed after the whistle and he looks down. But it's going to be another Salve timeout, tied at 4-4. We're going to send you guys to a quick commercial. We will be right back on Fans Only Sports Network.
At Jersey Mike's, watching them freshly slice your sub is the coolest thing you'll see. And the second coolest thing you'll see is this. Woo! Here we go. Twirl. Up, dip, hand down. One hand, up. No. Flip. I could eat. Sliced right in front of you. The Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
All right, just under 10 minutes ago, we are back following the Salve Regina timeout. It's Van Winkle with it.
Yeah, Ryan Riley just a bit shaken up out there. He's out there sitting with the trainer right now on the bench. But it's going to open things up for another attackman. Not sure who they had coming out for the sub. But just opens up the opportunity. Next man up, as the classic saying it is, especially in a big game like this.
Van Winkle's shot, first shot on goal of the quarter for Salve, gets saved.
It was blocked in front by one of the D-men.
Yeah, it was quickly up ahead to Todd Cravetti. ready with that long stick.
Oh.
Getting through some traffic to cross midfield. He finally does.
What's going
Lost
on?
the ball. It's still loose, and it'll be picked up by no one as some whistles are blown.
That's going to be a violation. Got to get that in the box. Not much effort there. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, we got some generous time managers next to us. They let this clock roll a lot
They're
of
not
times.
stopping the clock a lot.
Yeah.
That's going to be a flag. Just a cross check to the head. That's going to be on number 46 for UNE. Colin Gleason, the short stick D mid. He's going to head to the box. Maybe 30 seconds, might be a minute, but it's going to be the first time we get to see this Salve man up offense. And they're going to need to take the lead right here. I like this ref. Yeah, I remember him from my high school days. I wish I knew his name, but he's a stallion. He's a great guy. He's a very knowledgeable official. He's been in the game for a long time. It's going to be locked in for a minute.
It's a minute for Gleason, so
Salve scores. They're still going to continue on the man up as that's going to be a locked in penalty.
So this is the chance that Salve's been waiting for, as they are still scoreless here in quarter number 2. Almost halfway through the period. It's it on X. And it's Riley. The pass from Naglieri. Moving around. Spinning out of trouble is Cooney. Finding Riley at the top. It's Skolnick. Thought about it. Let's move around in a circle right now. Here's a good chance for Beauchamp, and that's a laser that gets saved from Toms.
Looks like it went off the stick and maybe off the post, as there's great hustle right there on the defensive end.
And they say it's UNE ball.
Cole Irving with beautiful hustle right there, getting to the goal line before the Salve attackman. It's just a great job there on the man down to get the ball back and gives the chance to run down some clock here. As here goes the other way.
Oh, that's a great save from Kine as he saves the shot from
I think that was 19.
Samita. The LSM charging across midfield, taking the shot. Had a chance to give UNE their first lead of the game.
It's a 6 save by Kine. It's so tough to read those LSMs because they get so much more torque, so much more height on their shots, but he gets down low and blocks that
inside,
one with the
good
body.
chance. Riley, the lead. First, the Seahawks.
Ryan Riley shakes off the injury, says what's up to the trainer, maybe grabs a quick squirt of water. He gets right back out there and he makes a difference. Gives the Salve the lead, back 5-4. Beautiful off-ball cut from Riley, beautiful pass, and the quick shot on net puts the Seahawks back in front.
So the Seahawks take the lead off the heels of their leading scorer, Ryan Riley, punching in goal number 36 on the season.
Is it 36?
Yeah.
That's a lot of goals.
36.
Jeez.
This is their 15th game. So averaging about 2.5 goals a game. So we're 7 minutes to go in this opening quarter, or opening half, excuse me. Here's Watt moving around. Now that exit is Jackson, who scored twice this quarter. Jackson coming around near side, giving it to White. McGregor backing on his defender. McGregor shoots and scores. Post up for the big boy.
It's a good goal. He thought that might have been in the crease when he shot that one, but that's some 42 on 42 crime. McGregor, just like you said, kind of posting up. There's a beautiful roll right at the crease, right at GLE, and gets the shot with a great angle on Kine. Kine kind of just left out to dry there by the long pole D as he's going to get taken off the field.
So this game going back and forth, back and forth. It looked like the weight room right there made a big factor on that play. But UNE 4 goals in the quarter. There's still 6.5 minutes to go before halftime.
Yeah, UNE just great job responding after that first quarter, especially after that buzzer beater by Beauchamp. and they've come out here and took it 4-1 at not even half or just over halfway through the second quarter. We're starting to see more of that highly offensive game that we were expecting.
Absolutely is. Goals galore here in both quarters. It's been 5 apiece in each quarter so far, but this one still with a lot of time to go. Here's Riley, who just scored for not the Rams, the Seahawks. Different Rhode Island school right here. Here's Skolnick. Jab step, wants a shot, and good save from Toms. Almost got him in the 5-hole, but Tom's getting down to make the save.
Great job by Toms, kind of getting that offside hip. Beautiful shot location from Salve. But he does a good job putting his body in front of that one and making the big save, keep this one knotted up.
Here's Van Winkle trying to get around Gleason. So only 1 goal in the quarter for Seahawks as they have been slow here in the second. Trying to get through a couple of black jerseys, can't do it.
I think one thing
Skolnick unable to do it.
Well, there's going to be a
There's
flag
a flag against the Seahawks. Ooh, my apologies again.
Come on, the
2
Rams?
for 1 chance. Yeah, I know. Moving it up. Oh, that pass too tall.
Jackson was all alone right there in front of the crease. Just needs to connect on that pass, but I believe it's going to be number 15 headed to the box for Salve.
Van Winkle in the box.
Yeah, it's going to be a cross check, 1 minute.
So man up chance for UNE. But Ventimiglia had Jackson wide open right in front of the net. And it was a crystal clear opportunity for their first lead of the game. Just couldn't connect.
But like I was saying, I think the difference, one of the main differences at the next level to me is just the stick skills of these long poles. You see guys out here carrying the ball upfield, making all these types of dodges, sick passes, sick shots. And UNE and Salve both have a lot of talent and they're on the back end from both sides.
Hazard. Gets it back to Fogarty. Swinging it. Watt. Gets it back. Jordan White now. Little pump from Tanis. White again. Here's Watts. Back to White. Going to put it inside. Good pass, a shot, and a great save from Kine. As Fogarty had a chance for his second, but Kine with an unbelievable save.
Yeah, Fogarty just didn't get as much mustard on that one as the first. You could tell UNE's game plan on the man out there, kind of just passing it around the outside and looking for something inside on the crease with Fogarty, and they had it there. Fogarty just puts it kind of right in the chest of Kine, giving him the easy save and the quick up in transition to let this time expire here on their man up. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. We're going to see if one team can go on a run headed into halftime, try to give themselves some sort of advantage headed into the second half. It's key here to build some momentum here for either side.
Beauchamp has a lane, trying to start that run. Has a good chance for a shot now. That's a save from Toms. Gets his own rebound. Beauchamp wants it again. He won't. Defers it to Naglieri. Puts it on the X. Tracy.
Toms has done a good job responding in the second quarter here. He's looked very sharp compared to that first quarter of his.
That shot too tall for Cooney.
Yeah, looking for Cooney to get
Still
going.
trying to find his rhythm, yeah.
Yeah, we haven't called his name too much. Need to see more out of him if Salve wants to win this one. He's a big part of that offense over there on attack, the big, tall Portsmouth, Rhode Island native.
Yeah, one of the 3 native Rhode Islanders on this team. You probably played against him back in the day, yeah?
Yes, I did. He torched me.
Did he score on you?
A lot. A lot. I mean, he was only in our division for 1 year, but you could see the talent. I believe that was his junior year. Might have been his sophomore year, but he's a very smart lacrosse player. I mean, his dad is the head coach of this team, but his lacrosse IQ is so high. He's so talented, especially from a young age with both hands, and I bet it's only improved. And he's just great with the shot location on goaltenders, lefty or righty.
Beauchamp in traffic. There's a flag. Easy call there against Cole Ventimiglia. So he was wrapping around the arm of Beauchamp.
It's going to be a hold.
And it will be another man-up chance for the Seahawks with just over 2 minutes to go before intermission. 5-5 game. This was a rare Tim Duffy, Cam Rancourt close game, we call. I mean, like we mentioned earlier, we called a 20-0 game yesterday. We had a 24-1 game the other week.
That's what happens when we do a lot of LaSalle lacrosse.
A lot of blowout hockey games, too.
No, that's just you.
That's just me, though. That was that was just me. But here in Middletown, we have what could be a classic.
I love how the UNE bench here, they're kind of got their own little chants, their own little student section on the side. They're making some noise here on the man up.
Here's a chance for a score, and yes, sir! Salve retakes the lead with Daniel Naglieri punched it home for his 21st goal of the season.
And Naglieri just takes advantage of the matchup, cuts inside right at GLE, and he gets it, puts it upstairs on the UNE goaltender, and just takes advantage of the man up. You can tell they just have one extra guy out on the field. It's going to give them the lead here to make it 6-5.
And Salve, I mean, we saw them struggle for a lot in the second quarter, but they were just dominating the last couple of minutes. Now win the faceoff here is Hughes. Gets hit after the fact. This ball pinballs up in the air. Who wants it? It'll be picked up by Riley. No, not by Riley. Good heads-up play by the LSM. And Nicole Curry. Here's Lawrence. It's been quiet today. Gets over to Tanis. So we're officially under 2 minutes to go. Shout out to all of our viewers for this presentation of Salve Regina Lacrosse. This game brought to you by Jersey Mike's. Getting a nice sandwich because it's bussin'.
That is good stuff.
Good stuff. Me and Cam wanted to get some ricottis earlier, but some circumstances didn't allow us to.
Did I not mention Jersey Mike's on the URI broadcast before the ad?
I think you did.
And they liked it so much that they decided to sign us to a deal?
Yeah.
With Anthony Garino, the Italian.
Pass in front of the net. Riley was trying to pick it up. Good recovery from Toms.
Great job there by Toms coming out of the net and breaking up the pass. Would have left the Salve attackman all alone on the doorstep. Toms comes out and makes a wonderful save right there. Not even a save, a pass breakup. And definitely keeps this a 1-goal game because that probably won a goal.
Here's Lawrence. Spinning out of trouble. Hazard. Final 40 seconds. And whistle's going to blow. Timeout called by UNE.
Now they're looking for a quality possession here with 42 seconds left in the half. They're trying to knot things up. But we're going to send you guys to a quick commercial break. Cam Rancourt, Tim Duffy, Fans Only Sports Network.
6-5 the score. We'll be right back. Jersey Mike's. Here's another commercial from them.
Getting that perfect slice is satisfying, fulfilling, and rewarding too. But we don't do it for fun. We do it for fresh. Slice to order makes a sub above. The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training.
All right, back here. Final 30 seconds to go here in the first half from Goddard Field.
Yeah, UNE needs something here at the end of the half. Try to tie things up, get some momentum on their side, or else this would be a big defensive stand for the Seahawks.
Here's Jackson.
Salve in this zone sort of right now, kind of.
McGregor with 20. Gets it to Jackson. Jackson! Good save from Kine. Won that second quarter hat trick. Won't get it there.
Yeah, Jackson kind of just misses his spot there on that shot. Just puts it right into the chest of Kine. Kine making it strong, keeping his position, and doing a good job protecting that one.
Stop buzzer beater last quarter. Can we do it again here? Here's a pass inside. It's going to rattle around. This one is going to be a turnover for UNE. Final 1 second. That's going to conclude the first half as Kine chucks it away, and it's a 6-5 Salve Regina lead at the break as we saw them up by 3 at the end of the first. UNE with 4 second quarter goals, but Salve able to go into the break on top. Second half action is going to come back in about 15 minutes here on Fans Only Sports. You don't want to miss it between Salve Regina and UNE.
It says 10 minutes on the halftime.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
So we'll go with 10.
So that's good for us too. Good. We'll see you guys in 10 minutes.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
First try kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the... All right, we're back here. Quarter number 3, half number 2 about to begin. 15 minutes on the clock. And immediately it's going to be UNE ball off the face-off infraction there. Here's McGregor. And a hold against UNE.
Maybe I'll ask my mom for it.
Salve, we saw him have a really nice first half, including 4 goals in the first quarter. They found the tiebreaker just over 2 minutes ago with a Shea Fogarty goal. Not Shea Fogarty, excuse me. That's Naglieri.
Yeah, we'll see what type of adjustments the coaches made at halftime. Notice Salve starting to drop into that zone coverage towards the end of the second half. UNE still in this man. But both sides have done very well defensively. Obviously, it's always tough to play defense in lacrosse. Teams usually average double digits, usually a lot more than double digits. There's a big shot right there.
That one saved. And we talked to our man who has the ball here, Cole Ventimiglia, in the bathroom moments ago.
Yeah, good guy.
Nice kid. With the eye paint. Good guy, man. I should have name dropped him, but I forgot for a sec. But this is a Salve broadcast. So, we're going we're just going to lay it low. Here's Hazard for UNE. Trying to tie things up at 6 apiece. Hazard wants to find his shot. Gives it up. White. Getting back to the middle of the field. Gets a little screen from Watt, or attempted to at least. White. That one is too tall. Not a great pass from the leading assist man on this team. And racing after it for the Seahawks was Gavin Johnson. This one is going to stay with UNE, though.
Yeah, Johnson just fails to pick up the ground ball. It's going to stay with the Nor'easters. A good pass breakup, though, by the long pole. But UNE just looking to move the ball around. They're trying to get Jordan White on this short stick D mini matchup and take advantage of that. There it is right there.
Jackson inside. What a pass from White, and what a recovery from Colin Jackson to get his 3rd goal of the game.
Yeah, kind of just what I was talking about. White takes advantage of that short stick matchup. The slide comes a little bit too early. Nobody filling in for him. And Jackson is doing what he's done all day, all alone on the crease, finishing that one upstairs, off stick high. And Kind doing the same thing where he guesses a bit low, tries to go offside hip, and he goes underneath instead of over the top. And that's going to cost him as UNE ties things up here 6 apiece.
As Jackson, we saw him have 2 goals in 11 seconds in that second quarter. Now able to tie things up in this back and forth game that finds its way evened up again.
Beautiful face-off win there as UNE looks to build some momentum.
Flag is down.
Get the flag.
It's going to be against Salve. This is the 4th different tie of the game. We saw it at 1-1, 4-4, 5-5, and now at half a dozen apiece for each of these 2 squads.
Yeah, it's kind of, couldn't ask for something better than this,
Sure can't. A little bit of a windy day for Middletown. Powell's trying to go for the 2-for-1. It's UNE. And despite all of the nonsense, this evened up game, they still have not led yet, and they won't do it there as it's picked up by Kine. Another flag is down as the helmet came off of Tolini, talking some smack afterwards, rightfully so.
It's going to cost UNE the man up right there at the end. I think it's O'Keefe. He's going to head to the box. He kind of took the helmet off of Tolini as he's getting chirps on the sideline right now.
He's returning the favor a little bit too.
Got the Salve dad crew up here right in front of us. They're giving him some chirps too. But I think it's going to be 5-on-5. I mean, it's 8-on-8, I should say, not even 5-on-5. But did you know, fun fact to me, that there's a possession arrow in lacrosse?
Yeah, you always remind me of that. I love it. I love you for that.
Love you too, man.
So, still trying to figure things out here with the penalties. So it's O'Keefe on a knee. We got Kieran Hughes standing up. Kieran Hughes standing up in the box for Salve. See if he's going to get on a knee or not for the initial flag. And he will take a knee. So 2 penalties, 1 for each team.
It's going to be a minute each for both sides. So we get some 5-on-5 action here. It's always interesting to see that with a little more open grass on the field to take advantage of. It makes it a little bit easier for the offense, in my opinion. Tim, another good one. My younger days, you won't see it at this level very often. When it goes to overtime after overtime, they just do 1-on-1 full field.
Is that what happens?
It's called Braveheart. I don't think they do it at high school, but we did it for a JV game once in high school. Let me tell you, it's electric.
Really?
Yeah. Jake Marshall.
That is pretty electric.
Shout out Jake Marshall. He took the ball. He was playing goalie, and he sprinted all the way down the field and buried it. For
Really?
It was sick.
Average Jake Marshall. Here's Beauchamp. That one's a little bit wide. That's funny, though. Maybe we'll see something like that today. Salve hopefully can win it in regulation, though. On the drive, spinning out of trouble. Here's a shot from Tracy, and that one may have hit off of a defender for UNE before it got to Tom's. Here's Beauchamp. Has some space, gives up, nice feed. Tracy a shot, whiffs off his stick. Oh.
It was a great stick by, it was number 44. The Nor'easters doing a great job breaking that shot up from Tracy. But a good hustle by Cooney to keep the possession with Salve as both penalties are expired, and we're back to 6-on-6.
Shot clock at 5. Here we go, Van Winkle's shot.
Missed the net wide.
Missed the net. Then they say it's going back to UNE as they were there first. Toms. Gleason pushing it up. Across midfield. Here go the Nor'easters. DeSimone trying to spin out of some trouble. The defense from Jack Naglieri. Watt. Still scoreless today. He's came in this game as the leading goal scorer for the Nor'easters. Gets to even get a shot on net, I don't believe. Here's McGregor. Putting in the X. Jackson. Lost the ball. No contact on that fumble, and it's taken away. Picked up by Tracy. Here goes the Seahawks. Tracy swinging it. Nice movement. Here's a shot and a score.
Beautiful.
Ryan Riley with the goal.
Just beautiful transition offense by the Seahawks. Textbook 4-on-3, gets it down to Riley right around his magic spot, and he rips that bounce shot right between the legs of Toms, and it's just beautifully executed transition offense by the Seahawks. You can tell it's something they practice, not only in practice but in warm-ups as well, and it's going to put them on top here 7-6 with 9:24 to go here in our third quarter.
And we've seen the Nor'easters all game able to keep it even, tie things up, and they will not take the lead there. Here's a really quick flag coming off the face-off.
Not a smart flag.
Slash to the head, I believe, from Justin Haverly. Transfer 2 for 1 for UNE.
Not a smart flag there by the face-off guy. He tries to get the ball back after losing the face-off, and he just takes not a smart penalty here, especially after scoring a goal. You don't want to give away momentum like that, as UNE now's got a chance.
As Jackson had a chance, goes through his mitts. White able to pick it up. White Trying to dash inside. He takes a shot, and it's going to go in. It hit off the stick of Kine, and Jordan White ties it up once more.
That was a good goal for sure. I think that might have went wide of the net if Kine never touched it. He kind of hit it. It goes off his stick and in. Kind of barely grazes the backside of the net. Had definitely some backspin on it, but it was definitely a big rip from Jordan Wright, the big tall midfielder. And he ties things up here, 7 apiece.
As White, we see him have a couple of assists today. Gets the goal. Kind not happy with himself after that one, but ties things up at 7 apiece. As White able to knock in his 23rd of the season.
It's going to be another violation here on the Salve face-off team. They just continue to give away possessions with losing these face-offs. A lot of confusion right now amongst the officials out there.
Salve fans not liking this one.
The official trying to get things under control. UNE bench kind of feeding into the frustration of the Salve crowd as they're trying to get things going.
Here's Bowles. Puts it inside. Transfer the lead. That one's too tall.
First lead of the game, would it be?
For Joe O'Keefe. It'll be the first lead of the game.
Yeah, UNE. Salve maybe getting a bit too caught up dealing with the refs. They're not focusing on the game. UNE has come in here in the second half.
Lawrence gets his shot saved from Kine. There's the freshman coming in big right there.
There's another turnover there by Salve. It's going to be picked up by UNE, and they're going the other way with it.
Numbers here for the Nor'easters. Spinning in trouble. McGregor puts it down low. Falling down on the shot.
McGregor takes a big shot there.
It'll be picked up.
Like I said, the refs letting the boys be physical. I love it.
Sure are.
But maybe a little bit too aggressive there by McGregor. He had like a 1-on-2, if not 1-on-3. But good job by UNE tracking down that ball and containing possession.
It's a fresh shot clock, as the referee indicated. Here's Colin Watts. Trying to get to work on Beauchamp. A couple of big bodies right there. McGregor. Spinning. McGregor lost the ball. Kine can't get it. Empty net now. Kine makes a good recovery and not get him in McGregor's hands. Still loose. Big shot taken by Tellini.
This is getting physical here, Timmy.
This is getting rowdy in a 7-7 game with 7 minutes and change to go in this third quarter.
Yeah, this 42-on-42 has been the big matchup of the day. Tellini versus McGregor. McGregor
beats him there. Second time he's by him down, and for the first time today, the Nor'easters are in front.
Hey, he pulls the same exact move off that he did in that second quarter. It's kind of backing down Tellini and just doing a little spin dodge and getting it all alone with a beautiful angle in front. Tellini's got to do a better job pushing him back and not letting him get that angle on GLE like he did and leaving Kine out to dry. UNE takes their first lead of the game here, just under halfway through the third quarter. Not a bad time for it, eh?
And alas, the Nor'easters are in front after trailing or tying things up for most of the game. They have their first lead midway through this third quarter. Can Salve respond? Long pass to Van Winkle. Here's Beauchamp. Slow start to this third, just like the second for the Seahawks. Thought about it. Here's a shot. Open look. And Tracy got it saved by Tom. So he gets on top of it. He's going to fling this one down the field. Not quite. Some pressure here. As Gottlieb had to get rid of it. Toms. Spinning out of trouble. It's Ventimiglia. And that one off the stick of Irving, going to go out of bounds and go back to the Seahawks. Turnover for UNE. Chance here. Here come the Seahawks, and Beauchamp hits the post high.
Yeah, I think that ripped the corner there. Beauchamp definitely loves going high when he rips it. He's got 2 goals upstairs already. And he tries it again on Tom's. Tom's doing a good job staying up, standing tall. And Beauchamp definitely beats him, and he rips it off the crossbar.
Here's Riley. Puts it low around the corner, a little bit wide. Diving for possession was Tom's. Had some help from his teammates as well.
Gotta love the effort there by the goaltender, laying out to try to be the closest to the line to try to get possession back for the Nor'easters.
Beauchamp. Trying to get to work with Gleason on him. Van Winkle has some space. His shot got knocked down, picked up. Here's another chance, a shot, and a score, the equalizer for Daniel Naglieri, his second.
That was a sick block in front by the LSM. Colin Watts, but just picks it up. Does Naglieri, picks it up, and he finds it right off stick side. No chance for Tom's. Just a beautiful rip from the kid to tie things back up here on senior night.
As Naglieri, the freshman, his second of the game. Inside, big shot taken by Lawrence as it was Bordeaux laying the stick right there. Bordeaux's loving that one.
His dad is going crazy right here, right in front of us.
Right in front of us to the left.
I'm loving the energy. I feel like he should be out on the sideline right now with this type of energy he's got.
Here's the Seahawks. Nice movement here. Trying to retake the lead. Naglieri going to give it up. Over to Bethany, who scored earlier. Freshman. Different lineup in on offense for Salve. Here's Barbone. Bethany. Moving around to Skolnick. Skolnick working on a smaller defender. Riley lost the ball. Uncharacteristic for him there as he just ran away without it.
Every possession is so valuable now that time is definitely ticking down more and more as we go. And it's just becoming more intensive a lacrosse game here, and I'm loving every second of it.
Hazard inside. Oh, off the stick of Lawrence. That was the chance for Uni to retake the lead. It's a great look for Lawrence.
Yeah, Lawrence probably would have had a wide open goal to shoot at if he catches that pass. Just a bit of a tough, close, a little bit too much speed on that pass. And just doesn't have a real chance to.
Beauchamp. Some space. Beauchamp cuts inside. Big boy making some little jukes and wiggles. Riley. Going to his left. Riley wants a shot. That one too tall. And UNE close to the line right there. Great hustle from Cole Irving.
It's kind of been the story all day with Irving. He's been hustling back there as a goaltender. I'm loving that. I might have to buy him dinner after this game. Irving's just absolutely working his tail off getting to that goal line and keep getting possession back for the Nor'easters. He's been a difference maker on the defensive side of the ball.
And Tamiglia back to Toms, who will fling this one down the field. Chasing after it is McCoy. Can he get there for UNE? He can't with Bordeaux boxing him out. It's going to be Salve ball.
Yeah, 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Kind of the same story as the end of the first half. See if either team can go on a small little run here to build momentum heading into that fourth quarter. But it's going to be huge here to try to get a little bit of a lead, try to get some insurance.
Flag is down. Man up chance. I believe it's McCoy with the penalty on the slash. So a man up chance coming up for Salve, but they'll have this possession first. Try to get on the board. Puts it inside. Riley's shot. Yes, sirree. The hat trick for Ryan Riley. And it's a lead once again for the Seahawks.
Just a great job there by Salve, staying cool after the flag comes out on the field, taking advantage of the opportunity. It's going to be Lawrence headed to the box. And Salve has a chance here with the man-up opportunity to take a 2-goal lead, get a little bit of insurance. Do we have an insurance sponsor?
We did. We did for hockey season.
We'll go with Duffy Insurance.
How does that sound? That sounds pretty good. Sounds like a dream come true. 9-8 the score. Salve in front with the man-up chance here. This one is loose, and it will be still on the ground. Ventimiglia trying to get it for UNE, and now picked up by Knighting. Beauchamp. Wide open look. Gives up back to Knighting in the X.
Smart play there by Beauchamp. Try to slow things down, get a high-quality possession here instead of forcing a shot that he might not have liked, and taking advantage of this man up.
Beauchamp trying to get the 5-hole there, but a great save from Toms.
It's going to be a loose ball push on the Nor'easter. It's going to stay Salve ball here with just under 2 minutes to go.
Beauchamp swinging it. Naglieri.
Hard work right here. It's a big ground ball.
Beauchamp's going to draw the flag. That's going to be against Chris Gottlieb.
Gottlieb's been a force all over the field today. He's been very physical, very aggressive. It's ended up in a couple of flags against him, but I mean, you gotta love it. He's making a statement. He's chirping everyone left and right, and he's out here just no friends on the other side. That's for sure.
Sure doesn't.
Minute 30 here, though. A big chance for Salve. Try to take this 2-goal lead into the fourth quarter. So we're gonna get a reset here. Salve is just gonna take possession outside the box. It was 6-on-4 for a second. Now they make it 6-on-5.
Salve with the man-up chance. Trying to make it a 2-goal lead. They have not led by more than once since the first quarter.
Oh, great
Riley
stick.
can't get it. Great stick from Irving. Another great defensive play from him.
And a sick ground ball by the goaltender to back it up as they got to try to get it clear here. It's going to be tough to get the clear here, man down, but you need it. If not, at least take some time off the clock.
Irving, nice catch by Gleason on the move now. Gleason runs into a wall. Tracy and Riley give him some pressure there.
Get it out of your stick. Oh, beautiful job.
Keeps it.
Tiptoe it down the sideline.
A little tightrope there.
And UNE now has the chance to just run things out here to end the man advantage for the Seahawks.
Jackson. Now it's White on the move. Under 20 seconds to go now. White. Hazard. Moving it. There's Fogarty. Put on the X. McCoy, not a good pass to McGregor. Final 5 seconds, and it's going to be a turnover.
Great defensive stand there by the Seahawks, kind of forcing the turnover. It looks like they're going to have the 1-goal lead headed into the fourth quarter.
This one is flung downfield. There's a chance at the gun. Won't get it as Ventimiglia intercepts that one. It's the 9-8 game after the game's first 45. Action-packed here from Goddard Field. As Salve Regina, they were down for the first time, didn't last too long, able to put in the last 2 goals on the board here this afternoon as they will lead by 1 entering quarter number 4. We'll be right back here on Fans Only Sports Network for the final 15 minutes from Middletown, Rhode Island.
Really good students come to Salve, but they leave, just ready to change the world.
I love Salve so much, and I love the connections that I've made. You're more than just a number, you're a name at Salve.
The 4 years have flown by so quickly. I think it's been a really great experience.
It's probably a cliche to say that Salve is a family, but it's a very, very true thing to say here.
They encourage you to just be yourself and not follow the crowd. Like if you're a person who does not want to follow the herd, you have all the resources you need to shape the person that you want to be.
People are extremely supportive of each other and very supportive of the students. The students always come first.
A lot of the experiences you get at Salve are experiences that you can't get anywhere else because of it being such a tight-knit community.
Yes, it's a small school, but it's also like the desire to be a part of something great.
And then you put it all on this campus, right? Like you get to have these conversations in buildings that you swear were built just for that purpose. This is the place where you should have big thoughts. This is the place where you should dream big dreams.
I spend a lot of time here because I want to. It's not the kind of campus you want to get away from, and it's got a really bright future.
All right, final 15 here from Goddard Field. Salve up by 1, trying to come out of here victorious on senior day. Tracy, chance, here's a shot, low ball and a score. Naglieri with the hat trick.
Beautiful job right off the face-off. Get things going. Tracy with the nice dish and the finish from Salve to put things up. That's a great start to the 4th quarter here. Take the 2-goal lead. And yeah, that's just a beautiful play to watch.
Sure is. It was right off the bat, just 14 seconds into this final quarter. Trying to return the favor there, and they do!
Wow.
Unbelievable quick strike ability, and Shea Fogarty with the goal.
This is getting crazy here. 4th quarter start. Fogarty.
2 goals, 24 seconds. And it's a 10-9 game. This game also brought to you by Jersey Mike's. Get a nice sandwich there. Great time, great vibes. Good soup. Face-off will be won by UNE. Trying to tie things up as they are not going away at all in this one. Here's White. Colin Watts. It's over to McGregor. McGregor working behind the net now. White. They put on the Jets. White wants a shot low. And it's going to go back the other way. I think. No, they're going to say it stays with UNE. I thought I saw the official point the other direction. But it will stay with the Nor'easters. Here is McCoy. McCoy with Talani in his face. Trying to push it here is Watt. Watt got stripped from behind. What a play by Jack Naglieri. So the junior sets up some offense for the Seahawks.
Yeah, great stop there. Making the stop on the defensive side of the ball. Keeping this advantage with the Seahawks. This thing's getting it more intense by the second. As there's the unforced turnover by Salve. And it's going to go back with the Nor'easters.
Quick turnover there. Going around the corner.
Nobody back. Offsides. Ooh, refs might have missed a call there. I don't think anyone was back for the defenseman taking the ball over.
Here's Bowles going to his right. Bowles stops on a dime. Lawrence moving it around. UNE trying to tie it up for the 5th different time today. Tanis spinning. Not a favorable size advantage for him on that matchup. With McCusker, here is a loose ball, and it'll be...
It's a big ground ball here.
Still ground ball and picked up by Souza. And Salve will repossess.
Good pass. Salve, you got to set up the offense here. Try to get a quality possession.
Here's Tracy. Moving the X, it's Riley. Riley makes a move, getting it by his defender. Riley gets a nice pass. Naglieri inside. Oh, not a good feed. Not on the same page with Cooney, who had a chance in front of the net to slice it home.
Yeah, another great save there. It's kind of the same thing the other way. UNE needs some sort of offensive possession here to try to set things up and tie this game. But Salve doing a great job defensively, shutting them down, not letting anything get set up on the offensive side of the ball.
Lawrence. Finds the open lane. This one gets tipped up in the air, and it will be picked up by Tracy. Other ground ball recovered by the Seahawks. Riley.
Salve, Coach Cooney, you got to draw something up here on the offensive side of the ball. Get something that you like, something that you love to try to get some insurance here to this lead. Don't want to go with a 1-goal lead going down the stretch.
There's Beauchamp going to his left. Backpedal a little bit. Makes a move. Nice move from Beauchamp. A ripper. It's wide to the right.
Definitely a little bit wide. White trying to take advantage of Jordan White being out there on the defensive side of the ball, the offensive specialist. And he kind of does, but a good slide there by UNE to force Beauchamp into a shot he didn't really want to take.
Tracy gets it. Tracy tries it with the left this time. Similar looking shot right there. It'll stay with the Seahawks as we are over 1/3 into this final quarter. Van Winkle. Tracy.
Oof, almost the unforced turnover. Good save there to keep that in the possession of the Seahawks.
Beauchamp spinning. Kicking it. Naglieri. Nice move to get free, and he scores! Number 4.
Beautiful
and
rip.
it's 24 on the season.
Yeah, coming at the end of the shot clock there. He gets the rip off that he wants. Kind of just catches Tom's maybe in a bad spot. He rips it upstairs, off stick high. And it was just a beautiful rip there to give the Salve the 2-goal lead. It's a huge goal for the Seahawks. Give them more momentum as they try to take their another step towards victory in this one.
So lead back up to 2.
It's going to be a face-off violation on the Nor'easters. And Salve here with another chance to tack another goal onto this lead. Would be huge in the big scheme of things, but we'll see what can go down, see if the Nor'easters can lock it down.
Sure would be. 3 goals will tie it their largest lead of the game if they're able to get the next one in. There's Johnson. Casey Johnson, nice move. Has a good open chance, and he got that one saved by Toms.
I think that would have good job there by the DIII. Maybe messing with the shot of Johnson. He definitely didn't get that one on net. Went a bit high.
Riley. Into Bethany.
This is almost a must stand for the Nor'easters. The way Salve has been playing defensively, can't get this lead, get to 3 goals right here.
Skolnick shot. That one's too tall. And stay with Seahawks, though. 8.5 minutes to go in this one. Bethany, nice spin move. Good chance for Johnson. He wants a shot and rips it in.
No, missed the net.
Oh, he missed it.
Yeah, hits the side of the netting over there on the left side. Fooled a lot of the crowd as well, Timmy, but a big defensive stand and a big miss on that shot there to give the Nor'easters some life as they try to move it to all.
Got that one intercepted by Jack Naglieri.
What a pick.
Great interceptions. Didn't even see him. He got to do his brother, Daniel Naglieri.
And the Naglieri is having a great day here.
The brother's playing very well right now. Naglieri moving around. Tracy. Cut around the corner near side. Halfway through this final quarter. Spinning. Nice move. Beauchamp. Charging through and scores the goal. Another laser beam.
Yeah, Beauchamp's been hammering that upstairs all day. I don't think he's got bounce shot in his dictionary, and he doesn't need it at all because he keeps putting it where Mama hides the cookies. Right upstairs. Once again on Toms. Toms just has no chance to keep up with the power of Beauchamp. And that's the hat trick, correct?
Yes, sir. The hat trick for Max Beauchamp.
Beautiful shot. And it gives them the 3-goal lead, the largest lead since the first quarter. And keep putting daggers into the heart of the UNE, and senior night's getting more and more electric here for these fans.
Sure is. As the lead is ballooned back up to 3. And it's going to be another infraction on the face-off from Mengao, his 3rd of the game.
Yeah, it's tough. Got a feel for the face-off kid. That's 2 in a row. And these are big possessions that he's given away, and it's one of the reasons why Salve keeps building onto this lead right now.
Here's Patrick Barry. Swings over to Bethany. Moving with the ball nicely. Just pass inside. A shot roller from Riley won't go.
Yeah, he drops his hands right there. That shouldn't be a very dictating sign to the goaltender, and they can go down with him. And I think Toms might have got a piece of that. He might have just missed it wide, but I think one more goal here might be the dagger in this one. Nail in the coffin, you could say.
Sure could be. UNE really only 1 possession in this 4th. Couple of them. And Barbone takes a shot. Slow to get up. No flag. He's still down. They're going to call an injury timeout for this one.
Looks like he might have got it in the shoulder and the head area. Just
everyone on a knee.
A big check.
As Barbone will get some medical attention. We'll be right back here. 12-9 the score. With 6.5 minutes to go in this one.
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Oh, Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
in, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Comes in, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away.
Barbone able to get up off the field. Some good applause from the crowd. And rightfully so. UNE with possession though.
This might be a must-score possession here for UNE. Need to cut into this lead with 6 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. The Salve defense has been very strong and stout all afternoon. And it's going to be tough to penetrate it, but they got to get something going here if they want a chance to come back in this one.
And almost had it right there, coming from Hazard. And scooped up by Salve. Whistle's going to blow everywhere here.
It's going to be a moving screen, I think, on Salve. Yeah. Moving pick.
The home crowd not a fan of that one. Watt has it.
Oh,
inside. Good chance for White, but it was stripped out of his mitts.
I think that was Daniel Boudreau. Great job there, stepping back. Jordan White was all alone on the doorstep, had a chance. Boudreau using that long pole, getting out there, making the stick check to knock it out of his hands, and it goes the other way with the Seahawks.
Beauchamp taking his time here. 5 minutes away from a senior day victory for the Seahawks. If they're able to hold on to this lead, the final 300 ticks in this one. Here's Tracy, who scored the first goal of the game. Tracy going left, spinning back to his right. Inside, here's a good chance, but too much momentum making that catch was Cooney. Still has it. Cooney gives it up.
10 seconds.
Shot clock at 10.
Great save there behind the net at X.
And this one's going to go out of bounds, and UNE with a big break right there. Still in position to try to get this thing closer. We mentioned last time, Cam, it was really a must-score opportunity. Their last possession, this one really is.
Yeah.
They won't have a chance.
Definitely.
Here's Gleason. UNE just one goal in this fourth quarter, excuse me. We saw them be hot in different spurts in today's game, but it's been a very frigid fourth for the visiting team. White falling down, gets back up with the defense from Mazai. Watt thought about it, gives it up to McGregor. McGregor going to charge him. McGregor has a shot and trying to roll it home. Conning ends up getting it at the end. Whistle's going to blow. It's going to be a fresh shot clock and stay with UNE.
I'm not sure the call there. It looked like it was. I thought it was going to be maybe in the crease on somebody, but I'm not too sure what the call was there. But it's going to be something on maybe the goaltender, and it's going to stay with him as McGregor makes a nice cut.
And scores again, his third of the game.
Hey, kind of made the same move seconds before. Just didn't finish on it. Does it right there. He just hits it in his left. Goes to the right with a nice face dodge and kind of takes it back to his left hand and finishes it down low. Cuts it down to 2 goals here with 3:16 left in our fourth quarter. We're in for a barn burner here, Timmy.
We sure are. As these last 3 minutes can be very intense, you'd imagine, as it's back to a 2-goal lead for Salve. McGregor, he's been backing down Talani all game. Able to get his third goal on the same matchup here today. Riley. Clock is a big factor too as we're at the 3-minute mark here in this one. Van Winkle. Going to his left. Wants a shot and bounce it home. Silencer.
Takes a hit, makes a play. Beautiful bounce shot with the low to high. Puts it down and goes right under the crossbar.
Van Winkle becomes the 6th different goal scorer today for Salve. Back to a 13-10 game.
Van Winkle, that was a very strong play from a big boy. Call it a weight room maybe. But a great job there with the bounce shot, tucking it right under the crossbar, doing the low to high, just a tough save for any goaltender. And it gives Salve the 3-goal lead right after. Not sure what happened there. Are they taking this off the board? Yeah, they take it off the board, Timmy. They wipe the goal away. I don't know. Maybe award?
So no goal.
Something, but they award the free clear and everything.
So Van Winkle's goal.
The goal does count.
Okay, so it counts?
They took it off the scoreboard. Now they put it back on, but...
I can't be asked. There's no face-off for some reason. Final 2 minutes.
Maybe excessive celebration.
Here from Middletown.
Definitely a weird call there. They took it off the scoreboard for a sec. Made me think that the goal was wiped off, but they put it right back on the scoreboard. This is a 3-goal game with 2 minutes to go.
Here's White. Jackson. Back to Watt. Watt gets to McGregor.
McGregor has been dominant on the isolation all day here.
They were trying to squeak through, lost his stick, little yard sale action. Jackson. Hazard. White, ground ball, picked up by the Seahawks. Ensues another ground ball for him. But turns it over again.
They just throw the ball away on that. They didn't have time to clear it. I didn't mind the play as they're up 3 goals.
Watt tries to rip that one in.
Ooh, I thought that.
It's going to stay with Salve, or with UNE.
I thought that could have been Salve ball. I didn't see anyone behind there. The goaltender reached his stick out.
Good chance for the net. Almost able to punch it home
in the
with
crease.
Lawrence. And the crease violation.
Lawrence was in the crease, even though Kai made the good save. And Salve with a minute to go, they could run out the clock. The shot clock is off here.
Shot clock at 67. There's 60 seconds to go on this one.
They're going to get a timeout, I believe, by Salve. As the shot clock's off here, up 3 goals. Salve can just run this one out if they want. And they've done a great job protecting this lead all 4th quarter long. But we're going to be right back here. Tim Duffy, Cam Rancourt, Fansily Sports Network. We're sit down for a little. We'll be back for the last minute of lacrosse here from Gaudet Field.
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up.
Really good students come to Salve, but they leave just ready to change the world.
I love Salve so much, and I love the connections that I've made. You're more than just a number. You're a name at Salve.
The 4 years have flown by so quickly. I think it's been a really great experience.
It's probably a cliche to say that Salve is a family, but it's a very, very true thing to say here.
They encourage you to just be yourself and not follow the crowd. Like if you're a person who does not want to follow the herd, you have all the resources you need to shape the person that you want to be.
People are extremely supportive of each other and very supportive of the students.
All right, 57.5 seconds on the clock. 3-goal Salve Regina lead. As They're ready to milk this one away and win on their senior day. Pro-Champ is going to milk some clock. But what a game it was for the Seahawks. I mean, they got off to a hot start in the first quarter. You know, UNE had a valiant effort tying it up on 5 different occasions. Took a lead at one point as well.
Griffin D'Antoni out there. The senior getting the touch. The boys are loving it on the bench. Played with him for a year. He gets his first action of the game. Always good for the senior to get out there on senior night as he just gets bombarded out there and he draws the flag.
He's going to draw the flag with 15 seconds to go.
Can tell he's a big locker room guy, great team chemistry guy.
Sure is.
15 seconds to go here. That just about wraps it up. And the Seahawks are going to come away with the senior night victory. Timeout by Salve.
Another timeout called. We'll be right back as this thing about to come to a close.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
At Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training. Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
All right. Final seconds following the timeout. As you just saw, this game brought to you by Jersey Mike's once again. Salve about to improve to 9-6 on the year. And let this one milk itself away. Crowd on their feet.
Just a great all-around effort on both sides of the ball for Salve, offensively and defensively. UNE was a tough team. They came out here and gave a great effort, but the fourth quarter is what separated these two teams, and Salve came out here and dominated that last 15 minutes, and that's going to put them in the win column today.
Sure did. Dominate the last 15 minutes with 4 goals in the final 15. Able to put it away and win by 3 here this afternoon against University of New England. So from Tim Duffy and Cam Rancourt, cameraman Noah Robert, we'll see you guys all next time for some Salve Regina Lacrosse. We have the women's senior night coming up at 3:30 this afternoon. Don't want to miss it. It's public here on all of our streaming platforms. Salve trying to go 2-0 on the game, on the day, as the women's team will also play UNE later this afternoon. We'll be right back for that later, but for now we're going to sign off.